Well, it is a lot bigger than what the people think it is. Basically it's a lot tougher. It's tougher, and the race itself can't be won in the first day or 2 days or first week, and you have to have the car reliable to be able to run towards the end and be there with the main oaks. Well, the biggest fear for me is normally the first stage. A lot of guys fall out on the first stage. Like basically Alfred Cox said, the cars got a light on the first stage. That was his race. So anything can happen, and that's why the cars are basically got to be checked over and over 10, 20, 100 times before it actually can enter the race and be tested and be 100%. That's always that first stage. That's always make your worst nightmare. Oh, then it's tears. Then it's up to our reliable T4 drivers and mechanics to get the cars back together as quick as possible so they don't lose a lot of time, and then bring them back to us so that we can fix it up properly again. I think it will never happen, because comparing for good work to our logistics people and the bosses and everybody that's part of the team, your tires get calculated and you make sure that you've got enough tires and enough fuel to do the whole race. So that's why you've got such a good logistics format of people trying to organize all of that stuff, look after the team. Comes to us in the race camps, that's the only time that we're allowed to touch the car as we see the car in our camp. And then after the stages, just do a basic check for the car to do the liaison. And the T4s, many of you guys that's allowed to work on the cars in the stage. But you never want to see those guys if you're a racing driver, because it's just, you're not there to work with a T4. Well, I would mainly say the dunes is quite hard on the drivetrain, because it's quite a big resistance for the cars. You want the power every time, and you've got to be committed if you're going to go with the big dunes. The rally weight pieces is a lot of holes. You all want to stay on the road, and so that's not very, but it's by a strain on the engine as well, and on the driver, and the driver's got to be concentrating quite a lot. Comparing the Dakar to South African racing, will be a lot tougher here. So once you get the car reliable and lasting here, it's then the Dakar is actually not too bad for you to go to, because I mean you've already done all your homework in South Africa. Well, I don't think you'll have any problems if you come home with a podium. So it actually tells you that there was actually a problem-free run. So the cars were really good. There was no basic problems with the cars. The mechanics that worked on the cars did a phenomenal job. All the feedback that we had from the guys, being part of the team, changing parts regularly, and genuinely looking after the car as well. He's a phenomenal driver, and he's got some technical background as well, so he knows how the parts will last. And yeah, it's just basically the whole team working together and having a fault-free run through the whole Dakar.